Introducing the all-new Corolla.
70 years ago today, February 17th, 1944, carrier-based American airplanes launched Operation Hailstone, an attack on the Chuuk Lagoon. A major naval and supply base for the Japanese, the attack destroyed the 4th Imperial Japanese Fleet. During the course of the attack, U.S. forces sank 12 Japanese warships and 32 merchant ships, as well as downing 275 Japanese aircraft. In the process, they transformed the Chuuk Lagoon into the biggest graveyard of ships in the world. This week, Chuuk State is marking the anniversary of that battle, which is often forgotten in the chronicles of the Pacific War. Diane Strong is a retired UOG professor and writer who is in Chuuk this week for the commemoration.
Chuuk is the forgotten battle of World War II because there was no amphibious follow-up. It was an aerial attack that lasted 2 days, February 17th and 18th, 1944. You go to museums all around the world, take a look at the Pacific history, Chuuk is never mentioned. But the people of Chuuk know what happened 70 years ago.
They haven't forgotten.
Of course they haven't forgotten because they have the legacy of the underwater monument of all of those sunken ships.
The lack of a follow-up invasion is part of the reason why this battle is often forgotten. Just 29 Americans died in the battle for the Chuuk Lagoon, but Strong points out that it was a significant strategic victory, which paved the way for the invasions of Saipan, Tinian, and Guam.
This was the stepping stone on the way to Tokyo. Crossing, starting at Kwajalein, working their way all the way up to Tinian and Saipan.
What was there? What was sunk?
That was the combined fleet of the 4th Japanese Imperial Navy and 40,000 total troops.
Today, the lagoon is an underwater museum of historic ships and airplanes. What's underneath the water now? What's on the bottom now?
Beautiful artificial reefs that are 70 years old. Even the airplanes, the Emily Bomber, the Betty Bomber, ships, a destroyer. Just beautiful reefs. So I love not just the history, but this beautiful artificial reefs. We call them ship reefs.
Strong is the author of Witness to War, a recently published book on the late Kimio Isaac, who as a 17-year-old Chuukese youth watched the attack that sent the Japanese fleet to the bottom and later made it his life's work to lead divers from around the world in the exploration of this ship graveyard.
From tragedy can come beauty. And Kimio Isaac was one of the first local entrepreneurs pushed by American tourists, famous people like James Cameron, Al Giddings from Titanic and Avatar. These people said, Kimio, you gotta open a dive shop.
Kimio died in 2001 at the age of 73.
His legacy is the Chuuk Continental Hotel was purchased by him. It's now the Blue Lagoon Resort. Blue Lagoon Dive Shop, and his memorial museum, which is going up, and divers from around the world. More than 130 people are employed in these enterprises. They're not coming to Guam. They're staying home, making minimum wage, and living their life in their home. And I hope people realize that there are Chuukese that can succeed wherever they are, and that we should honor Chuukese.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.